8.5 FM, Juke and Jamm, Lee Shot Williams, Midnight Love, some brand new off his new CD. Lee Shot moved to Chicago. Hope he's enjoying all the cold weather. I mean, it's, you think it's been cold here, it's way cold.
Cold weather makes me irritable.
Cold weather does a thing to a lot of folks. And Jerry Lee, Jimmy Page for that rock and roll. So got
What's up, man?
yeah, Eric Hughes, guy Venable, and what are you calling yourself this week?
What was it?
I don't know.
Chunky something?
I don't think I'm
Chunky
responsible.
baby sandwich.
There you go.
Chunky Baby
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a contractual. It's a litigation type
Yeah,
thing.
They won't let us to go by our original name.
Yeah.
The names which shall not be uttered.
I think we're going to go to the Beatles next week. I don't think they're using it.
Okay. For those of you that are not familiar with Eric and Guy, or is that Guy and Eric? Who gets top billing?
I think Eric goes to this is his day. I think he gets. the
Oh,
day.
all right.
Eric gets top billing. Okay.
Moving up.
I just want to be technically correct. Well, they perform on Beale Street
Friday and Saturday nights.
Friday
Pig.
and Saturday nights at the Pig, and they also perform in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Down there in front of the Forum.
We'll perform anywhere you want us to. Grocery stores, service station openings.
Medicine shows.
Yeah, we do it all.
Do it all.
Firecracker stands?
We're a
Mhm.
full service. We're a full service
Can I get you
dealer.
to perform at the funeral for my dead cat?
Sure, man.
We're gonna have a big
Those are
blowout.
high on our list to get it done.
You got the money, he's got the time.
That's it. That's how that works.
Well, anyway, Eric is numero uno with the Memphis Blues Society.
Yeah.
Memphis Blues Society.
And unfortunately, this time around at the IBC, we didn't make it to the home run. And
Not
one-
this year, no.
Not this year. What happened?
Tony Vega Band did a great job. I was working. I regret to be able to have seen them, but we had them as picked as one of the winners in our newsletter. But you know, can't everybody win it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, at least they showed up and gave it their all.
That was the
That's
good part
right.
about showing up. 'Cause they're not a local band.
No, they traveled many a mile to come represent us. They represented us really well, and we appreciate it.
Yep, we do.
Well, I have something
I
here
do
from
too.
the Blues Foundation website.
Yeah.
It says the 07 IBC winners crowned. What an afternoon in the beautiful Orpheum Theater where Mighty Lester of the Triangle Blues Society placed third. The kids from Tupelo sponsored the Mississippi Delta Blues Society of Indianola. The Homemade Jams Blues Band, and they were ages, 14, 12, and 9. Amazed the crowd. And they got second place. First place prize went to Sean Carney
Mm-hmm.
from Columbus Blues Alliance, and Sean also took the Albert King Award for Best Guitarist and was also the best dressed.
He had a good day that day, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's the triple quinella or something. I'm not sure what the blues term for that is.
Trifecta.
And his hair was perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that'd be a quiet thing then, wouldn't it?
Solo duo finals Saturday night, the New Daisy, were presented before, go figure, says a packed house, which is unusual for New Daisy.
It really is.
First place went to Nathan James and Ben Hernandez,
Boy,
sponsored
they
by
are
the
very,
Blues
very
Lovers
good.
of United San Diego. Second place was awarded to Sonny Mormon of the Cincy Blues Society. And Mighty Lester was named the best self-produced CD. Are you totally in agreement with all this?
Well, sure I am.
Yeah. Nobody wants to argue
I
with
had
that.
gotten to hear Nathan James and Ben Hernandez last year and just loved them. Loved them
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
they
there.
put a very good show.
Also says Peter Fleming of Band Village reports that CD sales were up by 100 this year to 440, saying the setup at the Orpheum was a great help. Unofficial count shows Mighty Lester 45, Sean Carney 41, Malted Milk at 40. No one else got close to that amount. Next week was WSNB at 18. The next highest, that is. But they ran out of product. They went on to say they've sold a lot more, and they could have sold more if all the artists brought CDs. And sales probably would have been over 550 units.
So, Guy, we have to sell at least 50 tonight at the
Yeah,
pig.
it's not a problem.
That's what all that means.
Well,
You
don't
get
worry,
everybody out to the pig
we've
tonight.
got the,
Nobody not see that.
we got the DVD running right now. We'll
Sell
throw it
it.
all together.
There we go.
And we'll bootleg these. I'll
Keep
get
the
Guido
economy,
down
going. Buy each CD.
there. Guido come down there and
Guido.
yeah, buy a CD from the
You want to buy a CD.
Yeah.
from these guys, and
Yeah.
I'll break your knee.
There you go. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, he's a very encouraging fellow.
Yeah, he can get the job done.
Definitely. Congratulations to all who participated, and thanks to all of you who have offered such kind words, and all the volunteers and all the folks involved.
Especially the Blues Foundation. Jay and Joe and Priscilla and everybody, they worked so hard. The thing has outgrown itself yet again this year. It almost it's almost outgrown Beale Street. That's why
I'd say just about has.
yeah, that's why the band finals had to be in the Orpheum and the solo duos had to be in the New Daisy. You know, historically it was all at the New Daisy, and it's just gotten that big. I think they had over 150 bands this year.
Just a huge phenomenon.
Yeah,
That's what we like.
it's a good problem to have.
We like phenomena and conundrums.
Conundrums?
Yeah.
So what else is happening down on Beale Street?
But man, it's just so much fun going on down there. There's so many things. I can't
Even in
imagine
spite
not
of
going down
the,
there every day. Huh?
Inclement weather.
Inclement weather?
Yeah.
I don't have that on Beale Street.
It's
Well, not
sunshine here all
inside.
day, don't it?
Inside, I make sure the
Yeah.
heaters are working. That it's not too
Yeah.
inclement inside when you finally make it indoors.
Yeah. There's a lot going on Beale Street right now. It seems like got the Zydeco Festival going up here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Folk Alliance Festival going on over the
Any, any big Valentine's doings?
Oh yeah. I think Eric's doing Valentine's Day down there.
Sure, I am. I am now.
Singing
Golly.
love songs. Nothing but, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera love songs all night long.
Hey, what do you think of the folks that are going to be representing Memphis tomorrow at the Grammys?
Well,
They do a good job.
Especially our dearest friend Justin.
it's way long time. It's long overdue that Memphis reclaims its musical heritage and in a not only a financial but a very visible and media type way. So everything that's going on with Stax and all the new catalogs that are being acquired, it can't be anything but great for Memphis music. So we're encouraged and proud of it once again.
Encouraged and proud, that's the words I was thinking too.
Well, I also ran into a nice lady the other night who is part of a new label that has
In
come
Tampa?
to Memphis from Dallas, Texas. It's a new Christian music label, and so they're
They're
having
gonna be
big plans for
Memphis
a lot of,
people?
Well, they're Memphis people now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They moved here from Dallas. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
they're
slow
having
to understand things. You got to work with.
they're having big plans for the Christian
Yeah.
music scene.
That's good. Good place to do it.
So, yeah, a lot of things are growing around here.
Some new labels are popping up. Daddy-O Records is fixing to hit the scene. That's Keith and Charlie Wood from
Yeah.
Beale Street.
Yeah.
That's a good thing they've got going on. Maybe experience a little revitalization, a little reclaiming, which is good.
Good.
That's the only thing really we have to boast that's all our own, at least positively, It's the only thing we can be famous for and proud of at the same time.
Cool. Well, you have your instruments with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very fine instruments they are.
The best you can get.
I get the job did.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for you to play today.
Well,
So
all
I
right.
do appreciate
We just
you
came
bringing
around
those
anyways.
things.
Yeah, well, at least we got on the camera. At least we got everybody on the radio to see how pretty the
Yeah.
guitars are. Y'all see that?
That's it. It's beautiful.
For those of you who are unaware, we're expanding some things on our website, jukeandjam.com, which includes video.
Video. Streaming.
So we're doing that today, videoing everything, which will be on the website before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Eric, don't
Right
break
on.
the camera.
yeah, that's right, Barry, doesn't break.
I don't see the little wheel
Don't
turning.
look directly
I don't
into
see the
it.
wheel turning anymore.
But anyway,
You look-
no, we're going to feature Eric Guy with some
Something like this.
music. Joe's over there turning the crank on the camera.
That's right.
Feeding the mice.
If your arm gives out, keep cranking.
That's it.
Turn around, use the other.
So, what's the song of the day?
We're going to do one by Mr. Furry Lewis, Memphis blues man. He's passed on, but he's still very much alive down on Beale Street as long as I play down there. And a few folks like Sid Selvage helping keep Furry's music alive. Go check him out online or on YouTube or even the record store. I think, do people still go to the record store?
I don't think they have records anymore.
Bob's the only one that I see toting around real CDs.
Well,
It's all digitized these days.
yeah, I keep thinking one of these days I'm going to get a laptop or MP3.
Yeah.
Only problem is how to interface it with the equipment over
You
there.
mean, yeah, interfacing has always been a problem with me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even back when I was a child.
You're going to do some going to Brownsville?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm gonna take that old right-hand road. Well, you know I'm going up to Brownsville. I'm gonna take that old right-hand road. Well, you know I ain't gonna stop walking till I get my sweet baby's door. Ask my baby for a cabbage and she brought me a turnip green. Asked my baby for a cabbage and she brought me a turnip green. Asked her for a cool drink of water and she brought me gasoline. When I had all my money, you know it was hello cutie pie. Now when I had all my money, you know it was hello cutie pie. But when my money ran out, it was I'll see you later, bye. Well, if you did not want me, why you got to dog me around? Well, if you did not want me, why you got to dog me around? Well, if you bring me my suitcase, I said, you know I'm gonna shake 'em on down. Let's shake 'em on down one time. Up to Brownsville, I'm gonna take that old right-hand road. Clarksville, I'm gonna take that old right-hand road. Well, you know I ain't gonna stop walking till I get my sweet baby's door.
All right.
Yeah.
Going up to Brownsville.
Let's go. Let's take the right-hand road.
You mean we can't take the left-hand road?
You take and see what happens. I got plenty of time.
Our guests today at Juke and Jamm, Eric Hughes and Guy Venable. And what else is happening on Beale Street?
I bet it's a beautiful day down there on Beale Street like it is today. It's a little chilly, but the sun's out. This just in, the sun is out. Go outside and let some sunlight hit your body.
Well, let's see if I can get the old...
Move your body around and let some sunlight hit you. It's
If I can get the old weather wire.
Yeah, let's do the weather thing, man. I always like
It's,
that.
it's a heat wave, folks.
Heat
38
wave.
degrees.
It's global warming, I think.
38 degrees. Global warming.
Yeah, that's what's called.
it all starts right here.
Yeah, we're
Unless
the
you're out here in this Memphis morning.
It's Memphis warming? Okay, there you go. That's gotta be
Somebody call Al Gore and tell him that Memphis was heat wave.
Me to me, yeah. That's what it is. It's supposed to be an air
What's the
going to
thing
be on
of
Beale
the
Street.
upcoming year-long celebration of soul music, 50 years or so?
I think we ought to celebrate it every day. But if we need a year for it, that's fine.
I think we're going to celebrate it every day. Celebrate it every day for a year. Isn't that the deal?
Yeah, every day for a year. So
We can only properly celebrate soul music by hearing lots of it live
on Beale
from
Street.
real people. Well,
On Beale
anywhere.
Street.
Anywhere. In this day and age of pay-per-view and downloads and file sharing and everything, there's nothing like going out to a club and sitting in front of a stage and seeing someone actually play an instrument live, and it's not to be reproduced digitally or in cyberspace any other way. Live is live, and there's no substitute for it. That's right.
Is any truth to the rumor they're going to lift the band on Mustang Salad for this 1 year?
I'm still saying,
We're hoping.
still saying no.
No?
I'm still saying
Is there a
no.
band
But
on
that's
Mustang
just my
Salad,
personal choice,
Well, you can't celebrate the Year of Soul without Mustang Salad.
I thought soul was Mustang Salad.
It is.
Play that funky music.
It is. Yeah.
Archangel.
Whatever it takes. As much as people rip on that song, as much as I don't like to hear someone demand that I play it, if it serves as someone's gateway to the world of soul music, if some of these songs that we think are overplayed and too much, and that's the only song blah blah blah. If that's what it took to get somebody turned on to soul music, so be it. That's fine with me. Like that Crossroads movie, it's kind of Hollywood and kind of corny to us purists, but it's been a gateway or a bridge into the world of the blues for hundreds of people. So be it.
Is there a 20 cents difference really between blues music and soul music?
20 cents difference, you think?
It's more attitude and instrumentation are the real differences. Musically, you go in a lot of different places chord-wise, where blues is limited to 1 or 3 chords. Soul music is more expressive instrumentally, lots of different instruments and different chord progressions and things, but it's not that much difference. That's about all the difference there is.
There's a difference. I just don't know what it is. It's got to be.
In gospel, you just take out the baby, put "Oh Lord" in it.
That's right.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I dropped out of music school.
Yeah, me too.
I had a choice, either flunk out or drop out.
I think you made the best choice. It's always, it looks bad on your permanent record when you flunk out or something.
It's kind of like when you have a bad job, you can get fired or quit.
Quit, yeah. I used to go with the quitting.
Yeah. So.
But you don't get all the other benefits from the firing.
You've seen a lot of changes and people come and go one thing or another on Beale Street through the years.
Yeah.
What's the new direction for Beale Street?
Well,
I think they're going to go back to women doormen now. Door women now.
Oh,
door person.
Door persons.
Women collecting the when the
Cover.
guys are playing for the door per
Yeah,
se.
yeah. Well, they always, have the doors. I'm not sure on that though. You might check that out.
Oh, okay.
Newsflash.
Will they be union?
Oh, it might be. I don't know. I don't really get into the politics then.
I'm not going to hold my breath for that one, for the Union one. I'm not sure. There's all I can do is hang on and dig my nails in and hope I can stay down there. And folks keep coming in here and the blues.
Any truth to the rumors that DJs are kind of pushing the live bands in the corner?
They are locally. I'm hearing more unsigned music, local music. I've even heard local music live calendars, live music calendars over the radio, which is a great direction.
Funny thing you should say that.
Yeah, it's time now to mention who's playing where.
Well, let's see. An evening with Eric Hughes.
Which evening is that tonight?
I don't know.
All evening.
All evening. You're Pig on Beale, right?
167 Beale, Pig on Beale.
Okay, and Guy Venable, Pig on Beale tonight, and that wraps up the music calendar.
There you go. Don't need to go any other place.
Oh, man.
15 seats, no waiting.
That's right. What you find the solo duo thing more expressive and more fun than playing with a backup band?
They're completely different animals, which are, it would be like saying, do you like riding in your Ferrari or do you like riding in your no, like, do you like your Ferrari or do you like your Porsche better? They're both completely different. I brought my Porsche today, by the way. Yeah. Can't get the guitar in that Ferrari.
Are you offering rides around the parking lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do some donuts.
$40 ride.
But
we can't mention the price.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The full band, like when we do the Rum Boogie, the full band is there's a lot to lean back on, and you can concentrate on being what they call a front man or an entertainer. You can it's a lot more full and powerful a sound. But then on the other hand, when you play acoustic, it's everything musically shines through. There's no other sound sources that the instruments are competing for, and it's a lot. I love them both. I just got to have both of them.
Yeah.
I got to have the acoustic duo, and then I have to have the full band.
It's a sickness.
It is a bad sickness, but Lord help me, I do love it so.
Well, I can think of other things that
could be worse, huh?
Yeah.
They cost more.
So,
You can afford it.
so Guy, what's up with you? You've been playing with the Sky Dogs, which I understand they're in the kiln now.
I believe so right now. Rick ran off with a bunch of gypsies and ended up playing polka music in the Poconos. Hard to explain. He's an odd character.
I thought that was the Ozarks.
It might have been. No, he never did. He didn't do that. That never came to fruition.
And
That never came to fruition.
So you've been playing some with Leo and some of the other.
Yeah. I pretty much stopped doing a lot of band stuff. I've been doing mostly acoustic stuff. I did a little solo thing at the Rum Boogie sometimes. And sometimes when Eric can't make it, I'll do a solo down there at the Pig. But I've pretty much been concentrating on jug band music. I've found something I like, and I want to obsess on it for a minute.
Okay.
I'm sure the Sky Dogs will be back together at some point and doing something, and Blues Healers at some time will do some more. But right now everybody's kind of got other projects.
Well, it's kind of a seasonal thing too.
Yeah, that's true too. But I played all last summer pretty much. We did duos at the Pig or the Rum Boogie or something like that. I enjoy it. Like you say, there's a lot of difference between the energy of playing with a band and then the duo or the solo, where you try to get people to listen kind of more what you're saying. It's a different way of entertaining. It's just like one's a dancing kind of body movement thing, and the other one's kind of you just sit up and tell lies and sing songs about silly things.
It's easier to split up the money.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That's pretty smooth.
I knew there had to be a catch.
Yeah, it pretty much cut and dry. All the other stuff was.
Yeah. Well, speaking of splitting the money, how about another song?
All right. I didn't get Rise Again paid.
Well, do some jug band, something or another. You want this guitar?
Oh, okay. While you're tuning up and getting yourselves ready for the next song, we're going
So we need a break.
slip in.
Always up for a break.
I was told our producer he needs a water break. So
I can understand that.
yeah, understand how that is. So we're gonna play some Charlie Wood here. This new one from Charlie Wood off the Lucky CD, one of their most recent CDs, Lucky. They're saying that Charlie did that in his studio.
In his studio, yeah.
You see a lot of studios popping up around town all of a sudden, don't you?
Every day. You can't swing a cat now. You have somebody's got a studio.
Yeah, well, they've all finally become affordable. The equipment has.
Yeah, computers. You do amazing things on computers now.
Yeah, funny thing about those tape decks, they're always breaking down.
Yeah, I know it.
You had to just about hawk your house to get one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them in pawn shops too.
There's nothing like
You don't have to do that
The
anymore.
other day I was taking a 2-inch 16 track down to Cache America. Oh, no.
There's
Sell it as
nothing
an
like the
antique.
smell
They
of.
said, I'm sorry, try eBay.
Yeah, really. Sell it as an antique.
When you open up that brand new roll of tape, though, out of that container, there's nothing like that brand new 2-inch tape smell. And watching those wheels roll around.
Especially nowadays at $300 a pop.
Yeah.
Yep. That's one good thing about Brad Webb's studio is it's still old school analog tube driven 2-inch tape, and you know you're doing something when you see those meters going like that.
Yep.
It gets them all excited. He's
And
excited.
that 9,000-pound reverb.
Yeah.
The plate reverb.
You know, I'm not knocking Cakewalk or any of those things.
No,
but,
it's all good.
When you see those blinking lights, it's not quite the same as those meters.
That's
Well,
right.
it gives you old guys that warm and fuzzy feeling. That
Yeah.
go back to the old days kind of thing.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of, when I was working at a particular studio in Midtown.
Particular one.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of cussing because the needles on those meters, you know, they bend easy.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
So you peek them and they.
They'd say, well, you're not going home until you replace the meter.
Oh.
Charlie's done a good thing with getting that old analog sound through his studio, though.
Yeah. Well, let's play a couple of songs, and in that case,
Hey.
after that, yeah, we're going to cut the promo. We're going to do a couple of songs, cut the promo.
Oh, okay.
We're going to talk a little bit about the
I didn't know where it was.
What am I here for?
Just to look pretty.
Well, let's go ahead and knock out this promo while we still
Okay.
have
Oh, no.
tape.
See,
in
now he
the
done
cassette
left. You made a
player.
man, he left. Hey,
He'll be back.
here you go.
All right.
You're listening.
Go ahead.
I'm listening too.
You're listening to Juke and Jamm, and at jukeandjam.com.
And then Eric can do one a little bit. So.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Eric, do one more.
It's jug band time.
All right.
Let's get juggy with it.
Yeah. Well, I know a gal, she lived downtown. Law went there and they shut her down. Now you can't get the stuff no more. I said you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, well, you can't buy, can't get that stuff no more. Well, on the street, you give it away. Now you can't get it if you offer to pay. Said you can't get the stuff no more. Said you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, well, you can't buy, can't get that stuff no more. Oh, wait now. Wild-eyed Bill got a great big night. Well, some will been messing around with his wife. Now you can't get the stuff no more. I said you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, you can't buy, you can't get that stuff no more. Little Susie Q, she used to sell hair grease. Now she got in trouble with the chief police. Now you can't get the stuff no more. Said you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, well, you can't buy, is upon doggone hill. Law took the women, took the liquor still. Now
You can't get the stuff no more.
I said
You can't get the stuff no more.
no matter how you try,
Well, you can't buy,
can't get that
stuff no more.
I said you
Can't
can't
get the stuff no more.
I said you can't
Get
get
the stuff no more.
no matter how
How you try, well, you can't buy.
you can't get that stuff no more.
All right.
Can't get it no more. That's what I heard anyway. I don't know for sure. Actually, I wasn't looking for it. It was Eric's one.
Okay. Our guest today, Guy Venable and Eric Hughes. Notice how you kind of eased in there to the top building.
That's how it happens, kids. Watch that.
I'm the oldest.
You're listening to Juke and Jamm on WQOX-FM Memphis, 88.5, the voice of Memphis City Schools. I'm Bob Holden, along with Joe Terry. Say hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
And I want to thank the Blues Babe for working behind the scenes with us today. And
I hate the Blues Bay. Hey, Blues Bay.
Hey, not me.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. You can be found at jukeandjam.com.
JukeandJam.com with some WWWs in the front of it.
Yeah. Well, Eric Hughes, tell us a little bit about the Blues Society and what plans are in the works for at least the next 6 months.
Well, in the immediate future, we have a great big interstellar blues smackdown at Neil's Thursday night,
That's
8
right.
o'clock to midnight.
No, no, wait a minute.
It's an open jam.
Now, I want to know, is the truth to the rumor that at the end of the session they'll be playing El Kabong, that some of the guys will be busting guitars?
Oh, yeah, it's the whole Who
Throwing chairs
experience.
and
Yeah, all that
having
old
a-
stuff.
You may have heard about the game we play, What Did You Just Hit Me With? We play that one sometimes. Or,
That's a fun one there.
Or Name That Smell, we play that one. And What Am I Sitting On? I think we're going to play What Am I Sitting On Thursday.
That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
you get going too much, so people just start going crazy.
But it's got to
Riding.
be,
Well,
it's
we'll
got to
have
be
come down and
anybody's.
do a DVD on that.
Oh, yeah, doing BBDs on it.
We're only going to El Capone Brad Webb's guitars.
Yeah.
And not
He's
Eric's.
volunteered his guitar.
Any
He's a nice guy.
Any truth
Yeah,
to
he does.
the fact you may have a Jimi Hendrix impersonator on stage?
Hey, there's always a Jimi Hendrix.
And Stevie Ray wannabe.
Sure.
There's always Stevie Ray
Jimi
wannabe.
Hendrix, they're always there. They're always represented.
But I will be wrestling a bear.
Yeah. It's pretty
Thursday
A bear
exciting.
what?
night.
Just a spot.
Thursday night at Neil's.
Okay.
It's really cool because we have a lot of the established veterans, experienced players on the stage with, some young fella that's just cutting his teeth.
Some green whippersnapper?
Yeah, man, and it's really good to for those young guys to learn from these folks that have played around here for years, and it's an opportunity. There's no blues school, there's no university of the blues, and one of these jams is kind of the closest thing you could probably get. If your ears are open enough to what some of these guys can tell you and show you, it's priceless exposure and priceless experience.
Exposure, you get a lot of exposure to
Yeah, a lot of exposure in the blues world. Free draft and great exposure.
Is that what happened to Prince the other night at halftime?
it. Yeah, he was at the Blues Jam.
I think that was foreclosure and not exposure.
Oh, okay.
No, we might mention again that it says on every other Thursday night at Neil's from 8 to 12.
The
Blues Jam.
that's right. The toy drive was a big success. We laid a bunch of toys on the neighborhood
Sure.
Christian Center, and we will have probably in a month or two. We're going to be having our Battle of the Blues contest, in which we select a winner to go represent us at the IBC.
Now,
The smoke's just clearing on the big
I
IBC
understand
contest.
Guido's going to be a judge on that.
Guido, yeah.
And he's got information to pass along. We're not being threatening or condemning here.
No, we wouldn't.
Information to pass
Threaten
along to the
anybody.
winner that he will break their knees if they don't win the 08.
Well, it's kind of like the Uday Hussein Olympic team. You boys had better win or don't come home.
You had to learn how to outrun a bullet.
So we are looking forward. We are looking forward to the Battle of the Blues coming up. Probably it's going to be in June or July down on Beale Street, and we are having a drive, a leadership drive is what I call it. If anybody has any kind of a love for the blues or a desire to keep Memphis blues alive and flourishing, they need to go to MemphisBluesSociety.com and get in touch with us and join the society. And also to come to these blues jams, because we have a little meeting before each jam. And
You can vote on stuff. That's
yeah,
always fun.
we hope to be nominating some officers and some leadership and getting people to help pull this load that we have and to keep Memphis blues in the forefront. And a lot of times Memphis will call itself the home of the blues when it comes to selling hamburgers or when it's a TV commercial or when you want to book some hotel rooms. And we're the home of the blues this and blues that and blues the other. But this gives us a chance to put our money where our mouth is and to support the blues music itself, not blues as a gimmick or an ad campaign. So we're gonna pull together and keep it alive, and go to MemphisBluesSociety.com if you'd like to help out.
Cool. And for those that would like to participate in the jam on Thursday nights, is it a difficult thing to do? You just show up and sign the list?
If you can get yourself there and if you can play the blues, you've got it made. There's no cover charge. If you show up without a axe or no problem, you can play one of ours. You can beat on my guitar. I'll have some amplifiers and various other noisemakers. Just bring yourself. That's really the most important. All that's really important is just that you come down to Madison and McLean, the crossroads of Madison and McLean.
Yeah.
The crossroads of Memphis blues.
That's the crossroads of Memphis.
Today it is.
Midtown, yeah.
Today it is.
Well, give us. Do we need to
You want to take another break?
flip the paper there since we're running a video?
We're going to stop
back
and
in
flip the record over. Y'all wait.
We're kind of a little bit back in the Stone Age here. We're doing the Betamax, but that's okay.
I think that Betamax was the best one.
I do too.
Yeah.
Go, let's play another.
Like broke my.
Is that the one that looked like a big record, a big silver record?
No, that was something else.
That was something else. That was almost a DVD.
That one came and went pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to sell them.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah. Can't remember what they're called.
I can't even. It was long ago.
Yeah.
We're going to play a little bit of Mark Stallings here, and
Yeah, play Mark Stallings.
a little thing called Night Train.
Yeah.
Your old buddies there, Philip Dale Durham.
Oh, Philip Dale.
You're listening to Juke and Jamm, JukeandJam.com.
Well, but we'll get that in just a minute.
Oh, he pointed at
I
me.
know he pointed.
There's too much pointing going on here.
He's got a calling. He's got to go let Guido in the back door.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
And what did Philip Dale have to
We'll cover
allow?
off on that in just a sec. Philip Dale, Midnight Rider.
Oh, okay. I thought he called on the phone. You said, yeah, that was him. Was that?
Yeah, that's him performing there.
Yeah.
A mechanical recording.
Yeah.
As opposed
Mechanical.
to being live.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
get this straight. Is Philip Dale Durham downstairs?
No.
No,
I think
Oh.
no, Guido.
Why not?
Guido's,
How do you know he's not?
Let's get him down here now.
Guido's downstairs.
Guido's
I
downstairs.
had to call for the protection.
I see. I was.
Because a friend of ours out in Bartlett with his paparitas
He's.
called up.
I see.
Yeah. And he wanted to say hello. And he wanted to say that he appreciates the newsletter. I want to know why you didn't mention the newsletter to all those
If you would like to have a newsletter, go ahead.
That's right.
of the Blues Society. So.
You can get one by emailing me. It's at Eric at MemphisBluesSociety.com. I'll fold one up and put it in an envelope and get it to you. Or you can pick it up at the Blues Jam. That's this Thursday night at Neil's, 8 o'clock. And if we can figure out how to get you to download a Microsoft Publisher file, I can email one to you for those of you who are modern types, savvy with the old computer. No!
Computer savvy people. And you can also join the Blues Society and have all the benefits of being a Blues Society member.
That's right.
Makes your teeth white, hair grow back on your head.
And you get a newsletter.
Yeah. People
And a
pick the
secret
nice
decoder
wear
ring. Don't forget that.
Oh, hey, that's,
Whoa.
Your Memphis Blues
That alone is
Society
worth it.
decoder ring too.
Since
For
Joe's out of the room.
yeah, let's say something about it.
And through the first person to join the Blues Society by calling Eric's cell phone. I'll give you
That'd be great. I can't imagine.
He'll be
passing
so
that
proud
up.
of us for that.
Yeah.
I can imagine passing that up. What a deal.
He'll never know.
Nah, he'll never know what's up.
He won't figure out what's
He's slow to figure that stuff out.
going on. And if you pass yourself off as an imposter bill collector, that'd be kind of nice.
Hey,
We might even throw in a little surprise.
yeah, you know how good a surprise can be.
So, to sign up for the Blues Society, the website is
www.memphisbluessociety.com. That's the one you can see what's going on in Memphis Blues, who's playing where. We
Who's
have
playing what?
who's playing what. We have some articles about the IBC that we just finished with, and it's everything you could want.
radio.
You can also write me at P.O. Box 3094, Memphis, Tennessee, 38017. That's the Memphis Blues Society. Guy here is a founding member of the
I'm a
Memphis
founding
Blues.
member, yeah.
Guy told me he didn't want to be part of any
Just a
organization
minute, I'll get back to
that
you.
would have him as a member.
That's exactly right.
Somebody just called in. They want to know if they come down and jam with you at the Pig on Deal, can they get a free dinner?
How many people are they bringing?
Is that Leo?
How many people you bring? Just a minute. It's Leo. It's Leo.
That's what I thought.
Leo, I don't think that you would surprise. Wait. Well, they don't have headphones on over there. If that was to patch you in, they couldn't hear a word you were saying.
I can just imagine what
Hey, I
Leo
don't
was
have to
saying.
hear that pretty much.
So, is Leo Golf playing anywhere tonight?
I believe he's playing somewhere tonight.
Are you playing anywhere tonight?
If it's night, he's playing there
Oh, Leo and Johnny doing their thing.
at the Wet Willie's, I think.
Wet Willie's, okay. Oh, he has to buy his dinner at their gig.
You know, tell him that's a crying shame. Isn't it?
Well, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can work something out.
All right. Thank you. Bye. I guess I should give out the phone number if you're a fan of Eric Hughes. And you want to meet him downstairs at the back door to get an autograph and ride around the parking lot in his
He learned to ride special for
Porsche
this
car
kind of
you got
event.
this week?
Yeah, I brought the Porsche today.
Okay. It's 324-6954. 901-324-6954. And if you want an autograph from Eric Hughes, you call up and we'll figure out some way to get you an autograph.
But not if you're a member of the Pepperoni, and I want y'all to quit following me and taking my photograph. All you pepperonis out there.
Yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it. Say no.
I'm sorry, but the local publications don't pay the photographers enough. They have to moonlight.
That's right.
It's a shame what the world's coming
It
to.
is.
Speaking of moonlight, once the sun goes down, y'all be sure to come over to the Pig on Bill. This just in.
Well, let's do this promo and another song.
All right.
All right.
And by the way, before you do that promo, Billy Gibson, Mississippi, is in the mix, and Mark Salt.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
That's the good stuff.
that's the good stuff. All right, tape's rolling. Go ahead and do the promo.
You're listening to Juke and Jamm at jukeandjam.com.
Hey, one take. This
And
one I
that's
like.
stellar.
Well, I might even pay your next quarter of union dues if you do a
I
song.
wish you would.
y'all gonna do the song for us?
Do a song.
Sure.
You want to?
What you gonna do? Am I playing the sixth string?
I'm
Play the sixth.
I'm paying it up to the union now, but come on.
Yeah, I know it. You know, I got a pick from the union, a guitar pick. Pretty excited about that.
Although I did neglect to pay BMI, but that's all right.
You know, if it comes to paying, I've pretty much neglected all of that. I leave that to somebody that's more responsible and has the financial means. What
Let's
you gonna
kick
do?
another jug band tune. What do you think?
What you gonna pick? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Trying to think of one that we can do. You know,
Strictly unrehearsed. This is live.
We're not stealing. What key stealing in?
Step it up and go.
hey,
Do Step It Up and Go.
Then we'll be
okay.
in E.
Stealing would be good.
Let's do an E. Step it
We're
up.
going to be in E, everybody.
Oh, you want to sing
So
along?
everybody join in.
getting low. You used to love me, but you don't no more. You got to step it up and go. You got to step it up and go. I said you can't stand pat. I declare you got to step it up and go. I know a gal, she live upstairs, try to make a living out of putting on airs. You got to step it up and go. You got to step it up and go. I said you can't stand pat. I declare you got to step it up and go. Well, I got a gal, her name is Ball. Give a little bit, she wanna take it all. You got to step it up and go. You got to step it up and go. I said you can't stand pat. I declare you got to step it up and go. Shit pulled down, what you gonna do? You gonna step it up and go. You gotta step it up and go. Said you can't stand pat, I declare you got to step it up and go. Me and my baby walk down the street, killing everybody but the chief of police. You gotta step it up and go. You gotta step it up and go. Can't stand pat, I declare you got to step it up and go. Yeah. Sing no more. I hear my baby calling, walking out the door. I'm gonna step it up and go. I gotta step it up and go. I said you can't stand pat. I declare you got to step it up and go. 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 Got to step it up and go.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Any truth to the...
there's always truth there. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know how that goes.
Any truth to the rumor that you've got a DVD coming out called You Two Can Play the Blues?
Oh, yeah.
Venable.
I will show you how to play the blues. No.
I didn't know you two wanted to play the blues. I thought you two doesn't really play blues.
I didn't think they did.
You know,
No, I'm a long way from an educator. They pretty much got to get stuff from me like I got it from other people. Just got to steal it, you know, just to watch somebody and steal the lyrics.
Like you told me years ago, so we ain't taking you to school, boy.
That's right. You get an education though.
Hope you like ramen noodles.
Yeah, I'd like for y'all. A lot of people don't know this about Eric, and you probably don't want me to tell it on live radio, but you know he is the.
He's not a cross-dresser.
He is the.
We're going to pause for a moment and go to commercial, are we?
He is the Chuck of Frisbee County Fair champion kazoo player. And he'll be. Did you bring it with you today?
I thought he was like into eyebrow licking.
Golly.
He's what now?
Eyebrow licking.
Oh, he does that too, and plays the kazoo. It's amazing. It's a.
At the same time.
It's a feat of phenomena, is what it is.
Does it have arms too?
Arms?
Yeah, it's got feet. Obviously, it has legs, but does it have arms?
I don't think it has arms. It's a mutant, I think, of some sort. I never got the whole story.
Oh.
But then somebody probably told me and I'd retain it.
I'm so lost.
Story, why are you telling me?
Half a
I'm
story.
just getting it started, man. I want you to finish it.
Oh, I want us to finish it.
Would you like to hear some of Eric's kazoo prowess? Okay, well, good.
Nobody wants to hear that.
But tonight, from 7 to 11 at the Pig on Wheel, you can hear Eric in all his splendor.
Okay.
Splendor.
I'm going to smash my kazoo and set it on fire.
I know
It's thrilling.
disappointing that you brought your kazoo with you, you see. So,
He carries it with him everywhere he
we didn't pay the royalties. Perform.
goes. The kazoo player union, you don't have to pay your kazoo playing union dues.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Yeah.
They'll have to come down here tonight.
That's it.
Oh, go ahead and play a song.
What key? I need to know what key kazoo to get.
Let's see that.
Yeah, what key is that kazoo?
Oh, I know what you're going to do now. Let's see.
Come on, baby, let's do that right. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby,
Can you do that right?
going downtown, I got my hat in my hand. Looking for a woman, ain't got no man. Might as well be looking for a needle in the sand. Looking for a woman, ain't got no man. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby, let's do that right. Saying that a hippie won't steal, but I call too, my concrete. Come on, baby, let's do that right. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Yeah, baby, can you do that right? Gonna get a gal, you better get you two. Get one for your buddy, one for you. Get you a wife, get you a good girl too. 'Cause if your wife don't love you, then your good girl do. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby, let you do that right. There you. Mama bought a Cadillac, daddy bought a Buick. Since I got mad, thought they wouldn't let her do it. She ain't too old, just 80 years. Man, can she really shift them gears? Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby, well, let me do that right. Mama cooked the chicken lunch, thought it was a duck. She put it on the table, had his legs propped up. Here comes sister, got a spoon and a glass. I want to get some gravy from us. Yes, yes, yes. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby, let me do that right. Oh, mercy now. Rack mama right, rack mama right. Come on, baby, let me do that right. A beep-a-dee-dum, beep-a-dee-dum, a beep-a-dee-dum, beep-a-dee-dum. Come on, baby, let me do that right. Eric Hughes on the kazoo, ladies and gentlemen.
God, Junior.
You can see why he won the fair championship.
Is there,
No one else showed up.
Well, there's
Gotta
that
tell
too.
you all about
Is there a
that.
category for that in the IBC? Like,
Well, I think there
Not
will be
yet.
next year.
not yet.
Yeah, we're hoping.
Well,
We're,
I figure, you know, if they have the quote other instruments.
Yeah,
I bet
we'll be
if
there.
I bet if Gibson made kazoos, it'd sure be in there. We'll get that.
And it'd sure be high, too.
You know,
They'd have an Epiphone version.
I would run a pair of spoons and wash.
Well, we got the
They're out
whole
in the truck.
thing.
I'll be right back.
I got the whole thing. Tonight at the Pig on Beagle.
Live.
Live.
If
As
we
opposed
choose
For your
to,
entertainment.
if we can get this moonshine finished, we can play this jug. Too.
Really?
Here, Bob.
Eric Hughes and Jamm Venable and there's no drinking on the radios.
No, we don't drink on the radio.
No, we're not. We're not drinking, y'all.
I got proof.
What proof, though?
90 proof.
Okay, all right. You guys, the last time you were this insane, I think, was when the Sky Dogs was on Channel 13, the morning show.
Hey, you were on the other day, wasn't you?
Yeah, we were on the TV the other day.
Were you on TV the other day?
Yeah, man, we all over the place.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It went well, I think.
Will
Nobody.
they invite you back? Was it Channel 3?
Well, they acted like they would. Could have been.
Oh, yeah. It was Channel 3. It was live at 9 from the Peabody Mall.
Yeah.
What's it like down there with, I guess it's Mary Beth?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alex.
Oh, they're sweet people. They're real nice.
Yeah.
Take good care of us.
It's really echoey. I bet the last note of the last song that we played is still bouncing around inside that mall.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No reverb needed.
No reverb needed.
Did they have a green room down there?
Yeah, it's over at the coffee shop there.
Oh.
They have a green area.
Green area.
It's actually a green tea area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily green, but it, you can go for that.
So, how long have you, for those that may not be familiar with...
What time is it right now?
It's 3:38.
Okay, that's been about an hour then. What was the question? Maybe I'll let you finish the question.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it was. How long, for those that may not be familiar with you guys having been around Memphis forever,
Yeah.
and I know your dad was in the music business here.
He wasn't in the music business. He sold musical. He worked for Electro Voice and something like that. He was a salesman.
Well, but still in the music
I
business.
agree with you. Okay, if you're gonna go there, he didn't play an instrument, or actually sing.
Well, I mean, the tech guys...
I think he wanted to, though. That can't play.
The tech guys are a viable
Oh
part,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so...
Can't be going.
Yeah. So, what motivated you to get into the music business?
Oh no, I was raised upright, and then something weird happened. I don't know. Took a wrong turn, made a bad decision. I ended up,
Took that right road to Brown.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was. I started listening to folk music when I was about 10 years old, so I've just been into music, pretty much since I started. So it's a natural thing. I didn't learn to play, but a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a long struggle, and I think I've achieved fruition at this point. I know like 4 or 5 chords and play all night long.
Well, you can get a grant to learn music.
Grant will teach you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you can get a grant to pay
Hook up with him.
for Eric's DVD.
Yeah, I need a grant. I need some extra cash. Where do I go to do that at? Can you hook me up?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in the school building here.
Yeah.
They got grants here.
Oh, yeah.
Get me
Here,
one.
don't
Give me
worry.
one before I leave.
We'll work on that. Eric, what got you into the music business?
Osmosis, I suppose. Growing up in and around Memphis, just here drinking the Memphis water and listening to the
Eating
Memphis.
barbecue.
Yeah, eating barbecue and listening to the Memphis music.
And one too many visits with Sam Phillips.
Yeah.
Sam was a real inspiration to us both.
I used to do a lot of. I still do a lot of hunting, and down at deer camp, I don't know if everybody knows, but there's a tradition to hire an old blues guy to come play for the hunters, there in the clubhouse. And as a young man, I got to know son Thomas. He would come sit on the hearth and play blues. And being from the suburbs, I'd never had the blues or heard the blues, but the first time I heard it at about 8 or 9 years old, I just knew I had to have some.
There you go.
And then when I was in the Marines, I got to missing Memphis so much that I went and bought a guitar from the pawn shop and started fooling around with some blues. And pretty soon, I just made it my mission to learn all I could and play all I could. And here we are. Here we are on the radio.
You're on the radio, yeah.
Well,
Great things that happen to you if you just endeavor to persevere.
we're going to play another mechanical recording over here
Okay.
while they flip the tape, the VHS. We've upgraded ourselves to VHS.
Wow, from beta already.
From beta already, and now
Already.
doing VHS.
By the end of the evening, we'll be digital almost.
Maybe.
Those pledges keep coming
Coming
in.
in.
We'll see what kind of gear we
get,
got.
ladies and gentlemen.
Vito's calling me from the pawn shop
Oh,
right
yeah.
now to see if he can,
Can you get money for that
arrange
tape
that
machine?
digital camera.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's on its way then.
Yeah. So,
For all you
the,
HD TV
keep
people.
the donations coming in.
That's it. Keep them
We'll
rolling.
say
Pledge.
hello to everybody down in Como, Mississippi. Today is
Como.
our town we're saluting. So
Today's come on.
Salute!
I've been reading some stuff on Fred McDowell. I believe he is buried in Como, Mississippi.
Yeah.
What's up, Sherman? Sherman Cooper.
That's over there close to. Where's Rick from? What's that town? in Mississippi?
String bean?
String bean.
String bean.
Well,
yeah.
you know, String bean's not actually that close to Como. You know where Lula is?
Yeah.
Well, it's not anywhere close to there either.
I
It's
saw
kind of in that
Lula
general
last
direction.
night.
Huh?
I saw Lula last night.
Oh, did you really? Yeah, how's she doing?
Compared to what?
Well, compared.
I thought string bean was a state of mind. I
It
didn't
is.
know it was a
Well, it's
town.
in the state of mind. It's a small town in the state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guy Venable, Eric Hughes, and the Juke and Jamm crew right here on 88.5.
There's another string bean. Is there really?
Yeah.
That's
No.
That's what I thought, man. I haven't gotten to hear them yet. But I hear a lot about them.
What you hear is true.
Hmm?
What you hear is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun Brothers.
And they're fun.
I thought that sounded like
Leonard Jones.
Okay, another one of those.
That's a mechanical.
That's a mechanical
Yeah.
recording compared to a digital recording.
Yeah.
Once
Compared to
upon a
live.
time- Yeah, once upon a time it was analog. Anyway.
It's hard to keep
All right,
up with
now
all the
Now
changes.
that we've got the tape rolling again, you were telling us a little bit ago about this story. Where's the experience of a musician can
Where is one?
have?
the worst.
Yeah,
The worst. The
your,
worst was when we went to Jonesboro.
No,
He-
I mean, you know, like your axe breaks down on stage, or.
Well, you know, you can
last
usually work
night's
around that
review.
depending on if it goes down completely. Probably the worst thing is all the women that want to bother you, and I don't have a problem with Eric's always. They just standing around.
Right.
Won't let him sing. Won't let him get on stage.
I think the worst feeling a musician can have is when they say, we're going to put a karaoke machine right here. We're going to put a jukebox right here where the stage used to be.
Well,
Yeah, really.
the DJ.
We're not
is,
going to need y'all anymore. I think that's the worst. That's the worst
The
experience.
DJ is about to start. Can you wrap it up?
Yeah, really. Yeah. We're gonna cut y'all. We're gonna cut y'all an hour because of that.
Well, guys,
Nobody wants to hear you.
You were telling me you're going to a gig in Arkansas someplace, and you were having difficulties.
We got a lot
the
of
the
different-
trouble started when I got the map out. And
But every time we go to Jonesboro, we miss this turn. Not just one time, but
that's because we
every time.
we were going to Paragould.
Well, we had to go through Jonesboro to get there. We only knew the one way. We were. But anyway, we got lost and decided that we were going to follow the map.
My windshield is cracked, so Guy can't see where we're going anyway.
Nah.
And I drive, and we ended up, according to the map, we were fixing to break out right on the right highway.
Yeah.
And we had nothing else between us and this highway but a giant bean field and a railroad track. And as we approached the railroad track, there was a train sitting dead still on the track.
And I mentioned we were late for the gig already.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Well,
wasn't
I
gonna-
must say, in all fairness, I have a dear friend who is a conductor for Union Pacific.
Yeah.
Who probably was.
I
running
bet
that
it was
train.
him. Yeah.
And he tells me a lot of times they know that musicians are running late for gigs or something there.
So they take their bathroom
literally
break?
stop the train at the bean field.
You know, that's just mean.
We thought maybe they were out of coal or water.
Yeah. We didn't know. All we knew was we were late for the gig.
Coal?
Of course, it also helps.
Maybe the shovel handle broke.
Phone and telling you guys are on the way.
Well, we did that, but you know.
That doesn't help
that
any when
didn't-
you're already late.
that didn't seem to appease them too much.
Okay, so you're late. Get yourself here.
Really. And we tell them where we were at, and we kind of exaggerated to some degree. I think we told them we were a little further along than we were, and
Oh,
They were
still
kinda-
in Memphis. Was that it?
well, not too far. But anyway, you know, the thing about it is it all worked out all right. Everything was
Well,
went
did you
smooth.
get paid for the
Yeah,
gig?
we got paid for the gig. Everybody loved us.
And I think they gave us the world's largest hamburgers when we left.
Oh,
They
yeah,
really
yeah,
were.
Yeah, it was very, very good. They were good.
Good reason to go back to Paragould.
Already, yeah.
Well, what's more enjoyable, chicken hamburgers or barbecue?
Ribs.
Ribs.
Wet ribs is actually in Article 6 of my rider.
I thought it was
Wet ribs.
Oh, you don't have the M&M rib?
No, we went
Blue
ribs.
M&Ms?
We had a choice with the M&Ms or the barbecue, so we went with the barbecue.
McGill hamburger sounds good right about now.
But it was cool. It's cool to travel these highways through the Delta and through the Arkansas farmland, because
Yeah.
these are highways that musicians have traveled for decades now, and you got to wonder, what other musicians have viewed this scenery that's flying by, and where were they going, and where were they playing, and it's you feel connected to something that you may have otherwise only read about or seen on TV or something.
Well, you kind of pass, Friars Point, and you pass all the old towns that they talk about in all the blues songs, and you kind of get the vibe from all that. It's kind of cool. It's fun. We did it one time. We had, what do you call it, a mobile thing going on.
Excursion?
Yeah. We call in here, I think it did.
Yeah, you did.
Yep, from the crossroads, the other crossroads.
No, we went to Jonesboro one time, and I was riding with the drummer, Kevin Eddy, and Eric. I think he went up early, and two guys behind us, Nighthawk, Robert Nighthawk, and Mike Forrest were riding behind us, and we were riding down the road. And kept saying to Kevin, I said, "Man, my tire's kind of bumping or something." He goes, "Well, you probably getting a flat or something." So I went over to the other lane to see if it was the lane, and it wasn't the lane. So I went back over, and when I went back over, my tire came off.
The whole wheel.
The whole tire wheel and everything. He was riding down the road.
Oh, geez.
And I looked at Kevin. I said, "Man, I think the tires come off." He said, "No, it's just flat or something." I said, "No, there it goes."
Look out the window. There it goes.
The tires come off. I said, "Yeah."
Really?
It was interesting, but we got the tire back on somehow. Mike and him came up behind us and stopped.
And then the van almost cut your arm.
Oh
off.
yeah, we were trying to get jacked up. It was the rotor had ground down to like almost a D. It was a heck of a mess. But we got it jacked up, and I had my hand sitting on the tire, trying to wait to put it on, the jack to get high enough, and the jack broke. And I don't know, just somehow I had the presence of mind to pull my hand out of there, or we'd been down to the emergency room that night, as opposed to playing the gig.
But guy made it to the gig with both his arms. And,
All his fingers?
I think we did.
And we weren't even late, I don't think.
No, that's what's so amazing.
Yeah.
We did okay. But you can't have adventures like that, unless you go
Go do it.
go out and hit the road.
Yeah. Well, show us some of your road talents here.
My road talents.
Yeah, do this one more song.
Okay, what you got, man?
Man, let's do grab that bass guitar. I'll see what we can do here.
Live radio, Guy Venable and Eric Hughes. And then that's on the front, he plays Eric Hughes and Guy Venable.
Yeah, turn around.
I think that we can settle the whole thing if we do it that way.
I think that's the way it's going to go.
I guess the term is what, flip-flop?
Flip-flop, yeah. That'll work.
Joe Cherry behind the camera over
The
here.
amazing Joe Cherry.
And I'm Bob Holden. On
The
the
amazing
radio.
Bob Holden. The amazing Joe Cherry and Bob Holden.
And the Blues Babe behind
And
the scenes.
she's here in spirit.
Here, look behind the scenes here. Nope, he's not here.
Yeah.
Well, when I got out of the Marine Corps, I bought myself a Volkswagen bus, and I had so much fun in it, I had to write a song about it. I used to call it the Please Pull Me Over and Search Me Mobile.
Wait, did that ever happen?
Well,
Yeah. No.
if you have a Volkswagen van and you put a Grateful Dead sticker on, I think that's probable cause.
Yeah. That's
They're just gonna mess you.
Or if your name is Willie Nelson.
And
it's on the side of the
In
bus.
the police book, it says, this you're supposed to stop these. It's like you don't have any other choice,
I got wise and painted it flat black and put a Bush Quail 88 sticker
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
that's
Never had a problem.
after that.
This here's the Volkswagen blues. Won't you take me riding, mama, up in your little Volkswagen bus? Won't you take me riding, mama, up in your little Volkswagen bus? You got it full of bean bags and blankets, and lots of room for both of us. I smell your incense burning. Your radio's playing the Grateful Dead. I smell your incense burning. Your radio's playing the Grateful Dead. You got me up in your Volkswagen bus, baby, and drive your sweet rhyme to my head. Won't you take me riding, mama, up in your little Volkswagen bus? Won't you take me riding, mama, up in your little Volkswagen bus? Got it full of bean bags and blankets, and lots of room for both of us. That was really funny taking my guitar out of tune before we did that.
Hughes and Calvin.
That's right.
Well, thank you guys.
Well, I thank y'all for having us. Once again, I appreciate y'all playing Memphis music.
You're very welcome.
The ones, the man.
It's cool
Man.
to actually see a DJ touching CDs,
CDs.
and putting them in
Yeah.
and talking and all that instead of a machine doing it.
And watching the CDs run out, we're going, oh my word, there's nothing else queued up.
Well, see, that's the mastery. You're not a professional till you can cover up your mistakes.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep. So anyway, again.
So let's all get together down at the Pig tonight on Belitz from
Okay.
7 to 11. You want to?
Sure.
I hear they got a great
I'm hungry.
band. Yeah, I hear they got a great band.
What are all the websites, emails, and all that good
Man,
stuff?
you just go to any of them.
Go to the MemphisBluesSociety.com. See what we're doing, where the jams are, what kind of fundraisers, what kind of parties and festivals we're doing. That's MemphisBluesSociety.com.
And Eric Hughes.
MemphisBluesSociety.com.
And Eric Hughes band.com.
Well, yeah, if you're just on a roll and you want to keep checking stuff out, you can go to www.erichughesband.com.
And then there's the www.jukeandjam.com.
That's right.
Don't forget that. And if we don't see you tonight at the Pig, maybe we'll see you Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at Rum
There you
Boogie.
go. Get the Eric Hughes band playing at Rum Boogie.
Who's in Eric Hughes' band this week?
The lovely Laura Hughes is on bass. So we got Robert Nighthawk and Memphis Mike Forrest and James Cunningham on the drums.
Good band.
All right.
You're going to have a good
Yeah,
time.
is the truth to the rumor you guys are the house band for the Blues Jam?
Okay,
Sort of.
yeah, let's just say
Yeah.
that. Is that a good thing?
Well, these days you have to say which blues jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one at Neil's.
The one at Neil's, I've got Robert and the famous Leo Goff is the house bass player
Yeah, he's
at
nice.
Neil's, at the jam at Neil's.
Now you get to play with Leo. When you play with Leo, you get to play with real music, Memphis music legend. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he was around from the inception, just about. I think.
Well, did he teach Duck Dunn how to play bass?
I think he did. I gave him some pointers anyway.
Yeah.
Depending on who you hear, who tells the story.
Yeah, Duck or Leo.
And we got Brad Webb on the guitar down there at the jam, and Mr. Lee Smith on the drums. So I do bring Robert.
Sonny on
Nighthawk.
Congo sometime.
Sonny on Congos.
Sonny on Congos at
So
times.
let's call him. He
It's
needs
not Congos, it's Congas. Isn't it, I believe?
Congas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get your words
that's
right. Words mean
That's a neighborhood in South Memphis.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a river.
It's a river.
Yeah.
No, but the jam is a fun thing for people who just want to get out and play some blues or want to come out and hear. It's a good, even if you don't play, there's a lot of good music going out there. And there's occasionally you'll get a bunch of guys, old guys that get together, hadn't played in a long time.
It's like magic.
Yeah, bring back that old fire they got. So
What's the address of Neil's over there? Remember?
It's got to be something on Madison, some number, and then
Madison and
Avenue.
McLean. That's how I've been finding it. I'll either go down Madison or McLean till I run into the other one.
You can't miss him because he's got the biggest deck in Memphis. That's what he said.
Free beer and free burgers tomorrow.
It's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the party's always yesterday.
Yeah.
You missed it.
And the free beer's always tomorrow. And, you know, Eric will have a contest out there tonight, and some of the prizes is that you get to buy him a beer. So come out and get in on some of those contests.
Whoa.
Win a big prize.
Sound like a plan.
We'll try one.
That's an 1835 Madison, by the way.
Right on.
1835, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, right on the money.
Well, all right, Gary Hughes, Guy Venable, thank you very much for taking
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank y'all for
We appreciate
having
you.
us. Appreciate it.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, the pleasure was all yours.
Isn't that the truth?
Thank you very little.
Listening to WQOXFM Memphis 88.5, the voice of the Memphis City Schools.
That's right. And don't let nobody tell you different.
I'm gonna drive by my Kazoo Tech's house.